Now, we describe this fight as mouth-watering. 50-50, anything can happen. Zhang against Joseph Parker. With an incredible 2023, 2 fantastic knockout victories against Joe Joyce, do you feel like you're now getting the credit that you deserve in the heavyweight division?
你2023年打得特别好，2次击败乔伊斯，你觉得你受到大家的认可吗？
今天坐到这里，然后感觉受到大家的认可，然后去年2次击败乔伊斯，然后大家都看到了。
By sitting here, I believe I received the recognition I deserved. Everybody saw what I did to Joe Joyce back to back.
Strong words. Now, Joseph Parker's looked incredible in his last few fights. What kind of a threat does he pose to you?
帕克的最近3场比赛打得都特别好，你觉得他会对你造成什么样的威胁？
帕克是一个非常强劲的对手，年轻，饥饿感。他想从我手里夺走这条腰带，我知道这是他的目的，但是我是一只饿虎，我说过，我是下山捕猎的，我不会让，如果是要拿走我的腰带，他要付出沉重的代价。
Joseph Parker is a hell of a fighter. He's young, he's hungry, and he's coming here for the belt. I'm the tiger right here. I'm here to hunt. If you want to take the food out of my mouth, you're going to pay the price.
Joseph, you looking to take the food out of his mouth?
Firstly, just want to say it's great to be back here in Saudi Arabia. Great to be here with my team. I want to say thank you to His Excellency Turki Alalshikh, Sprinter Brown, Tyson Fury, Matchroom, Queensbury for getting me on this card. And major thanks to my sponsors, Vivian, Manuka Doctor, Paul Hydrate, Matt Butcher, who's very mad. It's I know Zhang's over there. You know, he said he wants to bang me. I just want to say to Zhang, I want to bang you.
Well, it's an interesting way to start, Joe. I like it. Listen, you've got an opponent in common, Joe Joyce. Now, how does it? I guess does it run through your mind the fact that Joe Joyce beat you in a fight and Zhang dispatched him twice?
Zhang did an excellent job in beating Joe Joyce twice. And the fighter that I was when I fought Joe Joyce, I'm a totally different fighter now. Physically, mentally, and I'm up for the challenge. I'm always up for the challenge. And he's the favorite going into this fight. They say that I'm the underdog, but I'll show you what I can do. Come fight me.
Joe, it feels like you've taken another step in your career under Andy Lee. I think you delivered arguably the best performance of your career. What's changed? What's happened? Is there something that's clicked? Is something that's...
I have a great team that I fully trust and believe in. Thanks to Tyson for linking me up with Andy Lee, great trainer, and again he linked me up with George Lockhart, another great trainer, nutritionist who have done some tremendous work. And when everything is going good in camp and everything is balanced and you feel great and you're seeing results, I feel dangerous. I really do. And Zhang's gonna feel the danger.
Now, what have you been working on, I guess, in camp to minimize Zhang's power? He's known as Big Bang, those 2 incredible knockouts, without giving too much of the game plan away.
You're gonna see come fight night. We're both ready. Everyone up here is ready for a great night of fights, and we're all getting all our energy back on fight night. We're gonna put it all on display Friday night.
You're gonna put it on display. Can you give us a little insight on how'd you get the win? How'd you get the victory?
I'm gonna go out there and bang him.
We look forward to seeing that. Thank you, Joe. Now, Joe's manager, David Higgins, you've seen it from the outside. You've been there from the start. Could you give us a little bit of an insight into maybe something that's clicked, something that's changed?
Yeah, they say a heavyweight reaches their prime at 35 years old. Joseph Parker's 32. And you hear that saying, oh, I'll fight anyone, or a boxer will fight anyone. It's not very true. Only a few boxers will fight anyone. And Joseph's got quite a resume now. You know, there's Chisora twice, Andy Ruiz, Carlos Takam, Anthony Joshua, Dillian White, Joe Joyce, Deontay Wilder. That's quite a list for a 32-year-old. and it's a journey. And as Joseph pointed out, everything is clicking, and it's only started clicking in the last 6 months. I've been with Joseph for 11 or 12 years now. It's been a privilege and a bit of a roller coaster, ups and downs. But I can, from the heart, say it's the best Joseph Parker I've ever seen, physically, mentally, spiritually, calm, collected. Andy Lee, George Lockhart. It's an amazing team. I think you can see the confidence. And you know, just remember that Deontay Wilder fight, the two gentlemen in the middle there were gleefully thinking they're making a fortune. They had the next fight already made, and not many people gave Joseph Parker a chance there, and it was a one-way fight. So, you know, we know how well prepared we are. We've come here to win, and I see Joseph Parker winning the fight emphatically on Friday night.
What is the process when you go to Joe and you give him these incredible boxing names, these dangerous fighters? Is it not again, we have to do this, or is it gleefully accepting?
No, he never groans. I mean, one thing we've observed is Joseph's at his best busy, and he, you know, when he's been busy, he's had momentum, and probably the same for many fighters. And those long layoffs, coming into Joe Joyce, he was nearly 9 months out of the ring or whatever. This year this is his 5th fight in a calendar year. He's at his best, absolute best.
Great to hear from you. Thank you very much. Now, on to the predator, Francis Ngannou. Now, Francis, you shocked the world at the back end of last year. I don't think anyone gave you too much of a chance, and you proved them all wrong. How did you go about shocking the world again?
I think I haven't shocked the world yet. But first of all, I want to thank everybody here for coming here, for making this happen. Every single one here, all the promoters here. I also want to thank His Excellency, my brother Turki Alalshikh. I want to thank AJ for also being part of this. You know, as I said, he always takes two to tango. So thank you for being here and for making this happen. But to answer your question, I really think I haven't shocked the world. You know, I'm still in the factory, building, you know, training, learning, and I think when I really gonna get it, I think that's where the world gonna be shocked. I'm just working, building, and learn about the sport. You know, the sport that I love my entire life, but didn't have the opportunity to really do it and gain some experience. And it's just now that I'm really like having that, working on that experience, and I think I'm gonna put something really, really nice. I can put something. I trust the process. I trust my team, the work that we are putting in. You know, so it's gonna pay off.
You know, I was going to say I didn't give the outfit as much credit as it deserved. Usually it's Eddie Hearn coming up here with a flary outfit, but I have to commend you on that outfit, Francis. It's fantastic. It's fit for a press conference like this. Knockout chaos. Let me tell you, that's a knockout outfit. Now, we saw you spending a lot of time.
It's my sponsor Jim Sharp who make it for me with the special designer. I can't pronounce the name though, but
Send me the link.
Yeah.
I'm not sure my arms are putting it out though.
Looking up to their boys, so trying to make me look good out here.
No doubt. Now, we saw you spending a lot of time hitting the body bag in yesterday's workout. Is that giving us a clue into your game plan come Friday?
Excuse me?
We saw you hit the body bag for a long time in your open workout. Is that giving us a little bit of a clue into your game plan on Friday?
Everything is a clue. I mean, I have every space that I have an opening, I'm gonna hit. So don't you worry about where is the key or the clue. So I'm not going to let any stone unturned and any opportunity on the spot.
And we heard Joseph Parker speak about being happy, being active. I mean, AJ has been extremely active in the last 11, 12 months. What did you make of his performance in December?
Between AJ?
Yeah,
AJ performance? Well, no, he was a flawless performance. It was a great performance. I watched that fight closely, you know, but for me, that doesn't do anything because I know I'm no one. I know it's going to be a different round. It's going to be a different opening, a different feeling. You know, we all when we get in the ring, that's when you know the fight And then when there is a counter, a reaction in front, the fight can be very different, you know. But when there is not a reaction, the fight can also be very different.
You spoke about action. Penn Davison, AJ's trainer, said you'll struggle to do 10 rounds with AJ at the pace he's willing to fight. What did you respond to that?
Yes, that's true. I will struggle to do 10 rounds. I struggle to do 10 rounds. And if anybody doesn't struggle to do 10 rounds, then you are something else. You're not human. You know, I'm human. Everybody gets tired after 10 rounds, you know. So that's right, I struggle. And I have no problem with it because it's a learning process. I'm here to learn. And I struggled for the first fight, who was against Tyson Fury. And in fact, I was in that fight questioning myself, like, what would happen if when I get in the 4th round? How would I feel? Because I never been in a professional fight, a boxing match for 4 rounds, 6 rounds, 8 rounds. Then that was 10 rounds. So yes, I did struggle. But I think he struggled as well. Maybe more.
Well, he's sat in the front row here at the press line, smiling away, grinning, not giving anything away. Maybe that is a fight that we'll see in the future again, who knows. Now, if you get the victory on Friday, will that be your greatest ever achievement in combat sports? I know you've done so much in MMA world, but will this top it all off?
Well, yeah, he will be the best so far, but as I said, I'm just getting started. So I'm really looking for the victory of Friday night, but I don't think that would be making any statement of my career because the road is still long and I'm really intending to gain a lot of major victory like this. One over Tyson, one more over Tyson. Because I had the first one over him. I'm intending to have the second one. And he's been bitching about it, which is true.
I just hope I'm not in the middle of these two. They start going at it, let me tell you.
You're gonna sleep in the octagon again, and I'm gonna wipe the ring with your ass again. You wipe the ring with your ass. There was the blood in the ring. It's sticking in your pants. What is that?
It's really heating up in here now. He's really heating up in here now. Francis is going to give you a chance to respond. I'm going to ask you the next question.
I've always tell you, your only chance is in the ring, in the boxing ring with the boxing rules. When you step off on that ring, you better stay 5 meters away before you stop your shit. Because if I lose it, you're going to have a really bad time, my friend. So, respect the fact that boxing is protecting us and the rules of boxing is protecting us. Because out of that, without that, you're not in front of me. I beat you every day, twice on Sunday.
It's the Saturday you've got to worry about.
Let's keep it on the fight at hand.
We've got a big fight here Saturday, and these
Friday.
Sorry, Friday.
Friday.
So Friday we've got a big fight, and the fact of the matter is, he lands here, lineal champion, and I expect him to be the undisputed #1 after the 18th of May. You've got it all to go for. Here is the opportunity, the big prize. That's it, to get the opportunity to fight the man, and that's what you're all here for. And I would save everything that you correctly said to me for Friday. That's what matters. That's all that matters.
It's all that matters. The Friday night knockout chaos, the man in the front row is the prize. Now, Francis, how much belief, because it feels like you've gained a lot of belief from your performance against Tyson Fury, win, lose or draw, however you see it. How much does that fuel you going into this fight against Anthony Joshua?
Okay, so just to make this clear, last time we spoke before the fight, I didn't believe in myself.
No.
I think I always believe in myself. You know, the reason why I'm here is because I always believe in myself, and doesn't matter the circumstances, doesn't matter the obstacle in front of me. I believe in myself. That doesn't mean that I control the outcome. You know, I believe in the fact that I'm gonna go out there and do my best, and I cannot control the outcome. And whatever the outcome is, I'm gonna take it. You know, but I believe in my determination, in my dedication. I believe in the work that I put in order to have what I want, and that's what built my confidence, you know. So I always believe in myself, always. And even though sometimes it doesn't work, but I still believe in myself. I had a great training camp, everything went well, we all spent a good time, and then we are 2 days out of a fight, we have a good training, everything was perfect, so there's not a reason not to believe. I know that if I go out there and do my best, there's a big chance that I will go out there with the victory, and I'm going out there for that victory, and I'm going to let everything in that ring on Friday night to come out with the victory.
No doubt. Now, it's time that we bring in Francis Ngannou's longtime trainer, Koopa. Dewey, you've lost the element of surprise, as it were. Have you done anything different in this camp than you did for your fight against Tyson Fury?
First of all, I'd like to say Assalamu alaikum to Your Excellency, Turki Alalshikh, and the kind, beautiful people here in Saudi Arabia. Happy Eid Mubarak as you embark into your Ramadan in a few days. Fighting Tyson Fury, his first fight, was a magnificent challenge. Very complex, highly dimensional boxer. He assimilated so much information from that fight. Of course he's ready for 2 nights away from now. Of course he's ready for Anthony Joshua. Of course he's gonna show vast improvements in every aspect. Speed, power, conditioning, fight IQ. So just expect an exemplary performance from Francis Ngannou on March 8th. The flaming, ferocious fist of Francis will finish Anthony Joshua.
There we go. My next question was, do you really believe that your man can stop Anthony Joshua? I think you answered it just there.
I just said it. The flaming, ferocious, furious fist of Francis will in fact finish Joshua.
There we go. Really said. About myself now. Eddie previously, at the very start of all this, was critical of Francis's boxing credentials before he saw him fight. Now, how much extra satisfaction would that be winning on Friday?
Every fight important in this process to try and regain the World Heavyweight Championship is what he wants to do. This is a fight that came out of nowhere. Francis, throughout his achievements in mixed martial arts, earned the right to step up on the big stage. Thought he performed excellently against Tyson Fury and earned the right to fight any heavyweight in the world. I mean, it's quite remarkable that on his professional debut he fought Tyson Fury, and in his second fight he's fighting Anthony Joshua. You know, it's a remarkable run as a fighter, and it's a real challenge. But as I said, I don't see any aspect that Francis is better than Anthony in. However, he's strong, he's powerful, and he's dangerous. So Ben and Lee will keep AJ disciplined, and he'll do what he does, and that's perform. And I think this is the best Anthony Joshua we've ever seen in his career. The sharpest he's been, the most confident he's been, the calmest he's been, and he's done it all in his career. He's fought all styles. You know, he's boxed everywhere under all conditions. Madison Square Garden, Wembley Stadium, Millennium Stadium, all around Britain. Twice in Riyadh now, 3 times in Riyadh, once in Jeddah. I mean, there isn't any moment, any style he hasn't experienced in his sport. He's now an experienced fighter, and that will be the difference on Friday night. But we respect these guys, they're real. And AJ knows that as well, and he's trained accordingly and ready to show the world that, as I said, I believe he's the best heavyweight on the planet.
It's time to bring in Ben Davison, trainer of Anthony Joshua. Now, it feels like you guys, Ben, have really gelled over the past few months. It seems like that everything you do seems to be working. How has it been working with him on a day-to-day basis? You see him, you know, in the nuts and bolts, the grind, day-to-day in the gym.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to work with. He's the ultimate professional, and he loves boxing. So obviously that drives us. We're passionate about boxing. He's passionate about boxing, and it makes for an enjoyable partnership.
Now, there's been talk this week in the build-up of resilience and a little bit about heart. I mean, you see him every single day. How would you respond to those critics?
We're going to find out on Friday.
Man, a few words, I like it. It's strong words as well. Now, you've spoken about this 10-round fight and Ngannou potentially struggling to fight at that pace. Is that the key? Is it push the pace, tire him out, and hurt him late?
I just think, you know, there's probably a false sense of confidence taken from the the previous fight that he had. I think it's going to be a completely different situation. We've prepared for him respectfully, professionally, and I think, you know, same as everybody. Nobody knew what to expect last time. Nobody knew, you know, everybody, being honest, was slightly dismissive. Now we know that's not the case, and I think, you know, yes, you can say there was a lot of experience to have taken last time, but I still think it's going to be a whole new experience.
Do you feel like, I asked Judy about losing the element of surprise, do you feel like that's I guess a confidence booster, a bonus that you've now seen 12 rounds of Francis Ngannou in a boxing ring to study?
Yeah, to a degree, but I think Dewey's an experienced coach, and I think that to think that he's only got one layer to his game would again be underestimating him, and we've not done that. So we're prepared for him to have some new layers to his game. And again, we're going to find out on Friday, but we're very well prepared.
No doubt, thanks for your time. Now it's time to bring in Anthony Joshua, former two-time heavyweight champion of the world. Anthony, we just heard from Ben. How has it been being back in camp with Ben? It feels like you two have got a real good bond. You do get each other.
God is good, life is good, no complaining. Had about 10 days off, get straight back to basics, get back on the grind. God is good, we're happy.
Now you're coming off the back of an incredible performance in December. What can we expect to see come Friday night? Go on, give us a little bit of insight into what's going through that mind.
All be revealed, isn't it? The straight out war, relentlessness, good fight. And that's what everyone's here for, good fight. So yeah, stay tuned. If you're here, I appreciate everyone coming out, much appreciated. His Excellency as well for putting the show on. If you're at home, you know the score. Make sure you get it live and pay-per-view.
Always got to get the pitch in, no doubt.
I'm getting paid for this, bro.
He's got pay-per-view points, I can tell. There's obviously an incredible incentive for the winner of this fight.
We're not looking past this fight. This is my main focus. Yeah, so the incentives and all that stuff is just to win. That's it. Let's focus on my game plan and what I'm going to do.
You know what, that makes sense. I was hoping you give me a little juicy gossip. We need a clip. Really exciting.
Let me see. He said he's
got AJ's Airpods. Everyone's asking what is playing in AJ's left AirPod. What's on the playlist?
Let me see what I've got for you people. Yeah.
Come on, this is the question we all wanted answered.
Alright, this is what we got, right? We need something. Oh no, ready.
And he's actually connected now.
He's got some lyrics.
You got some old school garage going on there.
You know,
is that what's going on in camp? Is that the mood? Is that the vibe? Is that the energy?
Just music. I don't know why there's a big conspiracy of what I listen to on my AirPod. I don't know what the big deal is.
Francis thought he sold it. Have you seen the Instagram video that Francis put up about what's going on, what's playing in your AirPod?
No, what's he got playing on? What
you better ask him.
AirPod?
I don't know. I was just listening. I found your AirPod and I was just listening, and he was playing a lot of different stuff.
All good. But yeah, so back to the fight business.
How do you prepare for someone like Francis Ngannou? He said you've seen 12 rounds of him. I've seen interviews where you say you've studied him in the cage, his stand-up.
Yeah.
But it's different than fighting your average boxer.
Well, he's been boxing. His first dream was to be a boxer, which people forget, and he was part of the Cameroonian team. He started MMA, I think, was it 24 or 26? So that wasn't the first time he started hitting the heavy bag or hitting pads. He'd been doing it from a young age. His dream was always to be a boxer, so I know what I'm up against. You know, I look at all these small details, but I spar, I do my film study, all that type of stuff. I keep it professional, but on the night, that's different. All that textbook stuff goes out the window, and you just got to be relentless. Give it your best. It's already written in the stars what's going to happen. I'm just going to follow my destiny.
Do you ever feel that pressure to give?
Always.
To give number one perform, obviously everyone expects a certain level of you, but also to give the boxing fans, not just British boxing fans, boxing fans the fight they want. Obviously there's a man over here, I know we're not talking about, but you win, and that's the end goal.
It's my duty.
Of course it means.
Yeah, it's our duty to do what we got to do. It's our duty we work for these people out here, do you know what I mean? These are the fights that they want to see. We're here to entertain them, so I feel the pressure. But that's the life, that's what I signed up to do, this is what I devoted my life to do. So bring every challenge, every competition, and I'll step up to the plate. You know, I've been in the ring with Zhang, shared the ring before, I've shared the ring with Parker, I'm going to share the ring with Francis, one day I'll share the ring with Tyson. The last fight I shared the ring with Wallin. I signed to fight Baby Miller. I sparred the Bois. I signed to fight Bronze Bomber. I'm serious about the game. This is just what we do. It's my duty to work for these guys and give them entertaining nights.
That's true. I mean, Eddie said you've seen every look in your time in boxing. Now,
Yeah.
one look maybe you haven't seen is obviously Francis
That's
coming
right.
at you in the ring. He says he plans to knock you out.
Let's go.
He's looking for that shot.
Let's go.
Are you fighting fire with fire?
100%. Let's go.
All right, this
The best man will always win. It's not rocket science, as my boy Cena says. The best man will always win. You know, it's not rocket science, is it? The best man will always win. But one of the main things I'm looking forward to is showing how good I am.
And I think you've said before in interviews that people underestimate you. They maybe don't give you the credit.
No, not the credit. I don't want the credit, but
You just want them to look at you and go, yeah, this guy.
no, I don't know. But I just know people find out when they're in the ring, innit? But we'll see. Friday will soon come. Friday will soon go. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to the occasion.
No doubt about it. Now,
So do I. Let's go.
have you got any final words for each other? Because I know it's all been quite nice in the build-up.
I was going to ask, is there any questions that anyone wants to ask? Because I know you guys have been sitting quietly. Is there any questions from the public? Anyone wants to ask any questions before you wrap up? Big boss at the top. Yes, Africa's on the map. My next door neighbor, Cameroon. I see you all up there. Everyone's looking amazing. Let's go. Yes. Good. It's going to be a good night.
Any final words for Francis Ngannou?
You can keep the Airpods.
Keep the Airpods.
Thank you, Julia.
Keep the playlist. Francis, final words for Anthony Joshua, the man that you're going to go face-to-face with Friday night.
Well, good luck on Friday night.
Respect. I'll see you there. Let's go.
There we go, guys. That is all we have time for. Thank you very much. Any final words? I'm going to give you, Frank, Eddie, the last word here in this press conference.
Look, it's going to be a marvellous night. Wherever you're watching the fight, don't blink. It's going to be a great main event, and obviously all the undercard, as we said, are fabulous fights. And I also want to just give a mention to George Warren and Spencer Brown for all the work they've also done behind the scenes to make it such a success.
Yeah, echo that. Tune in. Friday night, don't forget, Friday night live on the Zone around the world. An incredible card, top to bottom. Good luck to both men, good luck to all fighters on the card. Stay safe and God bless.